Coach, playoff fever has come to upstate New York, and there's a look at New Era Field in Orchard Park. Coming up, it's divisional round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
General West.
Watch the back. Peek in.
On the ground, this is Rashad Penny.
Let's go. Come on.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
Let's go.
A huge play there right off the bat. 57 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready?
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
SOS.
Let's go.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal.
6-6. Pull it high.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well. 2nd and goal, and Penny standing by himself in the backfield.
We got this.
Alert 3.
Topper.
36.
Big grip.
They get it to him running left. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Penny will try to punch it in. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Sean McDermott trots the field goal unit out there. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
This will be fielded at the 6. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready. 15 Lonnie.
Switch. Watch twitch.
Hard.
They'll start with one on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's go.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Check 52. Hey, lock it. Now.
2nd and 9 now. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Ed Oliver able to run him down for a loss of a yard. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's got a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jannard Avery, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Watch it, you. You. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Get it.
On 1st down, Herbert eluding the pressure right. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Let's go
So
now.
now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Travis.
Sponge. No. Kill.
Throwing again. Herbert. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give him some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Ready.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Pick up the ball. Kill. Under 10. 10.
Hey. High 7. Hey. Hit it.
Looking to throw. Herbert looking deep downfield. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Got it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Single.
2nd and 10. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Returnable here from the 38. A terrific return there. 27 yards all told. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
65.
49, check 49, check 49. He's coming. Rock it. Double up.
Check 4. 6 guy. Check 6 guy.
Big rip.
Now Rashad Penny. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, break.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Check. 3 out.
Let's go.
Right there in the middle. 55. I'm coming for you. You mine. Switch.
Protein spill.
Check. Fresno.
Go.
On 2nd down, here's Penny.
Run.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Ready? 60 outlaw. Hey, Charlie.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. 57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
Yes.
Tighten up.
Operating from the gun. Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo 1st down.
Now give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
Watch the slant.
Leo.
Check 13.
Check now.
Penny, the 1st down carry. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Hey, defense, let's go. Wide. Get wide.
Ready?
Penny looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
No gain on this defense, no gain.
Check three.
Hey, Sam off.
Check.
Hey, zoom. Get it.
On third down, Herbert. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
Herbert on the keeper. Incomplete on the throwaway. Results in a fourth down.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt him later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
And a Steeler first down.
Set. 18, Gator.
Here we go. Tight end right. Hey, we got 3 down. Check. Watch.
Bam. Hit it.
They'll run on first down. It's Hunt. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 47-yard line.
Ready.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
5.
Here's Hunt. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Let's go.
This offense
15,
finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Mike's 50.
61. Matchbox lights.
Let's go. Watch twist.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he completes it to Hunt.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Let's go.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful division. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fake.
Well, a nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side here with Penny. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Ready?
3rd and 11. And some extra depth in the secondary here. They're in the dime.
It's going to be a long day. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike. I'm coming.
You're out. Look at me. Zipper. Now.
From the gun, Herbert. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. So it's on to halftime of this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. This will be fielded at the 8. Gets past one man. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Look at me. Go, get it.
They'll run again with Hunt. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Ready, break.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50.
Yep.
Watch the fly, watch the fly, watch the fly. Watch the fly, motion, pop. 50's the Mike.
They'll set up to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And, boy, they hit that one.
Here we go.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Larson. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Hey, let's go.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Whip.
Go on.
Watch the whip. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
Back.
2nd and 3.
He's checking. Watch 83.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington there to make the grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
We play to win. Let's go.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Ready up.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Watch Mike. I got him.
All right.
2nd down and inches. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
X3, 218, chop it.
Watch the shit.
Big grip.
Now it's Penny. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5. Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
Again, it's Penny. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Ready. 18 Gator. Recon 132 fighter.
3 bars. Check 43. You go tight. You got tight.
Shoot.
They'll try and run for it with Penny. The 20. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Rashad Penny, 46 yards. And the Bills have retaken the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down. Doesn't matter how far they need for a first down. Throw them the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that. And maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready?
He'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now Hunt.
You ain't doing nothing today.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Looking to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken from the 7. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. Check it back.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Down. 50, plant.
Mike 50. Man out, man out, man out, man out. He's cracked.
5. Hey!
Mike 50, huh?
Where's 5?
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
The Steelers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jannard Avery picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Switch gears. Check now.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Crunch.
On the run, it's Penny. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane. be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
Play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I smell fear in that offense.
Be tripping.
They'll run it again with Penny.
Check 31. Check 31.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Bills on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Undercrunch. Slam.
This is Penny. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up.
4th down and less than a yard.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Kill. Slam.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Check 37. Check 37.
Hey.
You draw Corkers.
Check 50. Check 50.
Hey. Shoot.
They'll run with Penny. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Let's go.
Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we
The
go.
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
6-6. Pull it high.
Check. Lucky.
Snap.
They'll run with Penny. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Hey, turn it up.
2nd and 5. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. It's the fullback. 33 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
Point after here coming up. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
You know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Let's go.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Able to shake him off. He's going to launch it for Washington. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
A running play here on 1st down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Greystone, travel.
Out, 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 out.
Five.
Running left, it's Penny. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Come on,
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Okay, just like that. Just like that.
Down.
So it's Bills
30
football
base.
here as
Hey,
we get you
echo.
reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away.
It's a party now.
Hey, lock it. Let it go.
Back to throw. Herbert flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Ready.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Set, ready, 8-3.
Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Check 9, check 9.
Let's go.
The handoff, running left is Penny. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Rashad Penny, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. A try here for the extra point. And it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Go, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go, let's go.
Here we go, here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Got it.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Hey, exit. Ready.
Back to throw here. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First down, Steelers.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
Get it.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Haywood.
94 is the mark. Check.
Yeah.
He'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
Ready, ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Watch time, watch time. Tie your rock.
After the penalty, it's Penny. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. You've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Brings up third down.
Okay, break.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
Today's final score.
And looking at it from the perspective of the losing side here in this divisional round, it all ends so abruptly, doesn't it? A few hours ago, you got all this hope and anticipation of maybe a deep run, and now you're out of it.
Well, let's applaud the team that won, and rightly so. They're moving on. They still have a chance to get to the big game. But let's not bury the team that lost. I think I do a lousy job of illuminating what a great year they had. Let's face it, when it's all said and done, they were one of 8 teams left with a chance to get to and win the Super Bowl. That's a pretty darn good season.